Hello, readers and viewers and Patreon supporters. It's me again, Douglas Lane, and I've decided to start a new YouTube channel and Patreon. If you'd like to continue to get access to the podcasts and videos that I produce, please come and support me at this Patreon address, which is patreon.com/dietsoap. That's DIETSOAP. And you should subscribe to my new YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Doug Lane. That's DOUGLAIN. I'll be glad to refund the first month of support to patrons who signed up here for November and don't want to pay twice. I want to thank the team of people I worked with at Zero Books. That would be Ashley Frawley, Jean Bajelon, Alfie Bound, Pascal Robert, and Danny Scott. They all did great work for the Imprint Zero Books and for the channel and the podcast. And I look forward to continuing to work with them all. They're going to continue to help me produce the best criticism and analysis of the contemporary world that we can offer and on that new channel. But I don't want to leave it there. I also want to thank all the writers I've worked with. I'll mention a few by name, but if I forget you, just remember that I'm 50 and I sometimes forget how to tie my shoes. So I want to thank Ben Burgess, Conrad Hamilton, Matt McManus, Are You Serious, Christine Ditsully, Susanna Kleeman, Mike Watson, and all the folks at Capital Comrades. They've been very supportive despite mine sometimes not being very supportive of them. The Alpha Bunga Bunga Gang, that's George, Phil, and Alex, deserve thanks, and their book, The End of History, deserves a mention. Michael Albert and his book No Bosses deserves a mention, as well as David Blacker, the author of What's Left of the World. If it wasn't for David Blacker, I would never have worked at Zero Books. He recommended me for the job. I want to thank Harvey Kay, author of Take Hold of Our History. He's a good friend, and he's an excellent writer and historian. I've come to really love the guy. J.A. Smith, the author of Other People's Politics, deserves a mention. And the late Michael Brooks. He wrote an excellent book for us, and he helped Zero Books in a number of other ways. He helped Ben Burgess, and of course he helped the left and many of the people who followed him and watched him in all the ways that Michael Brooks fans know about. Really, there were many authors over the last 6 years who were brilliant. They all really deserve recognition. I'm sure that there's a particular author whose name I should have mentioned and I didn't, or maybe 2 or 3 or 4. I'm sorry. It's whoever you are, and I'm sure in the back of my mind I know there's somebody. It's not personal. I just this is what I came up with. But you should all check out the catalog, the back catalog, and find all of these authors' books. I also want to thank Sylvia Zizek for coming on a number of times. Richard Wolf, who came on recently. Chris Catrone, who became a near regular. And the family of the late Rick Roderick, who I'll be seeing next year at a memorial conference for never minding that I continually used Rick Roderick in the videos, but instead seeming to dig it. I also want to thank all the other authors and philosophers and artists and who were interviewed here and who appeared. And I have to thank Derek Varn. He was the best person I could have chosen to argue with for nearly a decade. Finally, I want to thank the people who support us on Patreon and the community people who watch the videos and listen to the podcast and read the books. It's you who I want to thank the most. I've been podcasting, interviewing brilliant people on the left since 2009. Working for Zero Books gave me the opportunity to interview even more people and to create my own video essays and other oddball stuff. I really like doing it, and I'm really glad that I got that opportunity. It's been a great 6 years working and trying to think in public and work with other people who are making that same effort. And even though I know I'll be continuing the project, I'm going to miss doing it in this particular way. So that's it for me on this channel. Look for me on my new one. And if you want to support the new Patreon, that's patreon.com/diet soap. Well, please do that as well. Thanks for watching. Be seeing you.